Then guys, it's time. Took some holiday a long time ago because I needed to use my holiday, basically. And today is the perfect day. Laura's at work. I'm off. Nothing better to do. But to put, I don't know why these curtains are drawn, but to put together my new computer. So, I've cleared some space downstairs, and that's where I'm going to go, which does mean I have to unfortunately move this computer down. But that'll be alright, won't it? There's not enough room in here is the problem. I can move it later, that's fine. I found a YouTube video that I'm going to watch to try and help me build it, because I've never done this before. There's the case. It's fucking heavy, I'm not looking forward to carrying it back upstairs. First step is watch this video, and then open the case up, figure out what's in these boxes, and then read the instructions on either the case or the Mobo. I'll watch this video in its entirety first, before I start anything. And then we'll go. Just in case I've forgotten something, you never know. Guys, all the videos online look way easier than how I expected to open the box and it just go like, bang. You know? But I've opened the motherboard box and it's a little bit scary. Everyone online seems to have less fucking wires than I do. What's that? Don't know. There's no label on it. There's not shit. Let's laugh at me fucking this up, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? So, what have we got? First motherboard is also, I should caveat with this. Not only do I not know shit about building computers, I also don't know shit about components. I've had a little bit of advice, but not an entirely lot. And the build I'm building isn't a gaming machine, it's a work machine. I need it for just like brute power. So there's decisions I've made here which you might go, oh, why the fuck has he done that? But it'll make sense. First things first, counteracting what I just said, I got one of these boys, MSI X470 Gaming M7 AC. Basically, for a lot of these parts, I went on to PC Parts Picker UK and then sorted by highest rating, and then like picked one, basically. But I've tried to go like somewhat high spec on all the things I care about. So let's figure out what the fuck to do with this. Jesus Christ, didn't have a whole lot of fun putting the fucking heatsink on the bloody processor. Two little like clawy things that grab on, and I could get one side on but not the other side on. And I'm like, obviously smudging the fucking thermal paste that's on it, and I'm like stressing the fuck out. Right, that's sorted. Just need to plug it in. So, the processor I've got is the... where's the box go? I've gone Ryzen, ladies and gentlemen. I've gone for the Ryzen 2700X, 2700X, whatever you want to say, which is an 8-core, 16-thread processor, 3.7 gigahertz. I think my current computer is 3.2 gigahertz quad-core, with a turbo boost up to 4.3, and obviously it's unlocked, so I can overclock it if I want to, but I don't think I do. Right. Officially plugged in. Processor also came with these two cables here, not entirely sure what they are. Turns out that's a USB for the controlling the lights on the fan, and that is for the lights on the fan. It either plugs in there or over there. Haven't decided where I want to plug it yet, so I'm not going to plug it in yet. Next up, RAM. I've gone for the Vengeance LPX DDR4 2 times by 16 gig, so a total of 32. Never had 32 gig before, that's going to be dope. And it's also fast AF. This is, I think, about twice the capacity and twice the hertz rate of my previous RAM on my desktop. Obviously my laptop is completely different. I also have 4 slots on the old motherboard. So, goddamn my boy, I'm going to be utilising that in the future. But yeah, I thought, basically money no object on this. The thing that always freaks me out about this shit, right, is the fact that, can I just get there? Oh no, I can't. Is the fact that, I always say, put the RAM in, put this in gently. How gently is gently? Is that like it just falls in? Do you have to put a little bit of force in there to get it down, just to make it seat properly? I don't know. How much is a little bit? How much is gentle? I can officially say blood, sweat and tears went into this now. I've cried, I've sweated and I've bled. Couldn't be on a worse finger either. It's putting in this shitty little fucking piece of metal that you put on the back, the I/O thing. Fuck that thing, man, that's crap. Motherboard is in. Power supply. Is it the hardest part of like all of these things is always screws. Try and get this tiny screw in this tiny place, which is really hard to get to, and you've now got a namby-pamby fucking finger, which is annoyingly making me press the shutter button every time I try and focus. Power supply, 650 watt G2 thing. What the absolute fuck? Why are there so many fucking cables in there? Oh my god, all these things are like, yeah, you just put this on there, plug that one cable in. I've got 20 here. What the fuck are all these? Days, why did I do this? Why didn't I just pay a little bit, a couple of £100 for some other fucker to do this for me? So, power is in, CPU is in. I need to figure out whether to run the power cables now or to put like the hard drives in. Like, do I put all the components in and then route the power? Or do I do it the other way around? For example, I can run the CPU cables. What is that? What is that fucker? That's massive. Got my graphics card out. It's going to look tiny compared to the rest of this box. God damn. I'm thinking I'm going to have some lunch. I'm going to watch some more videos. And then I'm going to route some cables around, I think. Because I know vaguely where the rest of the stuff's going, so. This is a learning experience, but god damn is it scary. Right, gonna do some washing up with my dodgy hand, and then we're gonna get back at it. Gonna get right back into it. Lunch and most of the washing up done. We're back at it again, boy. Back at it again. Here's my question, right? I've got these like SATA, CPU, that's CPU. Oh, fuck knows what that fucker is. The cable in the back of the case, which is a SATA cable. It says SATA on it, but it's a long one like this, so it doesn't fit in the motherboard. The power supply has a SATA cable, and I believe it will plug into this. But what the fuck are these two things? Do they go in the motherboard? Because I don't think they'll fit in the motherboard. Shit, right, that's every piece, everything that's in the box is now wired in. I figured it out. There was one thing that like splayed into 5 tiny little things that were about a pin big, and I had to put them on the individual pins myself. Can I be asked to plug them together? Fucking hell. I feel like I should secure this to the bottom, and I can't figure out how to do that. I took it off temporarily while I was figuring out this fucking mess. Next up, we're installing one of these bad boys, which is ludicrously tiny. It's fiddly AF. Next up, graphics card. I'm just going for a 1060 GTX GeForce 1060, 6 gigs of RAM. It's like a bit of a baby, really. This is what I mean by the fact that I'm building like a workstation, not a gaming rig. I could obviously get a much bigger, better graphics card than that. I don't need it. God, I don't know how it's possible to make so much fucking mess. My days, man. I was excited for the moment of truth. An uncanny ability to have something and then just put it down somewhere and never be able to see it ever fucking again. It's a little book that tells me what the motherboard lights mean. Moment of truth, boys. Oh shit, we got one. Right. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Come on. Come on, my boy. Oh, look at that. I wasn't... Go on. 15, whatever that means. What does that mean? You can do it, my boy. F1. Is that good? Got to take it downstairs. I'm just going to very quickly create the Windows 10 install jobber. Take it back downstairs, fit in the other LED strip. I wasn't going to bother, but since it's already so jazzy, you may as well. And then put the case on it properly, because it was open as you saw, and we're done. My fucking days, I can't believe it. Leave them boys running, and also I probably need this book before I fucking lose it again. My days, man, my days, that is cool AF. Put it all together again, took it upstairs, and then forgotten to put that back on. Fuck the moment of truth, let's install Windows, boys! I can't wait to get this set up and benchmark it against Atlas, and just see how much better it is. And the... Probably, well no, it'll be massively better, but maybe there's, if I do it, I could not do it and never run the risk of being disappointed that it's not 8 times quicker. It's actually like only marginally faster, but no, it will be. Right, ready for some fucking pizzazz, boys? Oh wait, hang on, did I turn it off? No I did, yeah, hang on, panic over. Now ready for some pizzazz? I was pretty close there to misclicking and installing that on the hard drive and not the fucking SSD. I think that's the hard drive light. It's a bit unnecessary, isn't it? Jesus. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, you ready? Oh shit. Oh my. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm probably going to have it off. I'm normally up at midnight. Can't have it fucking beaming out. But no, let's put what's coolest to show Laura. White is a little bit cold. Blue. Yeah, I think blue. Yes, leave it on blue. Oh, My boy. I wonder if there are settings for this fan, to this light here, to change colour based on load. That'd be dope. And to be honest with you, I picked like a jet black one. I could have had one with different colours that was a bit cheaper. I paid more to have one that was less flashy. So I think, on a serious note, it's a bit flashy. I'm not really into that kind of shit. But I love it because I fucking made it, you know? Is there a way not to do this? I don't want a pin, alright? I don't want it. Can I skip this step, please? Days, man. I'm so excited. This computer's been built to be just like a brute. So I've got really fucking fast RAM, really fucking, and a shitload of it, really fucking fast SSD, and a shitload of that as well. Fuckload of cores, really fast processor as well. If I want it in the future, I can overclock it. I think I could overclock it now a little bit. If I really wanted to. This thing is going to run Surface Fabric like an absolute boss. And then you're going to be able to just run basically a server on itself. I'm going to keep Atlas around. I'm not getting rid of Atlas, I'm keeping it. Got a good old 1001 driver updates. I'm just trying to test out the internet. So Atlas has notoriously always had issues connecting to the internet. Because she's had a terrible wireless card, effectively. I bought a wireless card for this computer, who hasn't been named yet. I haven't put it in yet. It's got a wireless in the motherboard, and it's got like antennae on the back, and I've plugged them in. Living the dream. I'm going to see if these do a better job than Atlas ever did connecting to the internet. There's all these driver updates are actually making the computer really frickin' slow, and every now and again it just like ignores you. It's like redoing USB drivers and stuff. So I'm using the Google Wi-Fi to test the internet instead. And I keep noticing, I've noticed this for a long time really, that everything just connects to the downstairs living room. And so is this computer. This computer is connected to the downstairs living room, which is no use. The reason I have a mesh network is so that it doesn't. So what I've done is I've moved it. It was here, and I've now moved it to this room. And I've moved it further away. And the problem with that is the mesh itself might be a lot weaker because it's further away. But in theory, it's a better two-connection hotspot thing, you know? If this is alright, we'll see what it is. It sends me like notifications if it drops or if it's slow or whatever, so... I tried it for a time in here. Okay. Could be improved by moving them close together. God damn it. I think what it is because the Wi-Fi router is like there. There's something here which really hampers wireless connections. I don't know what it is. It's under the floor here. Bluetooth, if you're underneath it, effectively, it'll just kill your Bluetooth connection to something that's up here. If you like had your phone up here playing music and you walk with a speaker elsewhere, it'll kill it here, and then you can reconnect if you're like further enough away from it. It makes this mesh network hard to figure out. I do think that we are probably going to have to just pop it back there, which is kind of a pain in the ass, but it says it's okay, it's not solid. Right, let's just try, let's do the third chest, which is the device check, see if it's any better. So in theory then, the connection between the 2 points is weaker, but the connection from this device to it is stronger. But is there much point having them like immediately next to each other if you don't really get much like Wi-Fi? You know what I mean? What's better? Is it better to be strongly connected to that, which is weakly connected to that, or is it have that strongly connected to that, or this weakly connected to that? It's interesting. I'm trying to figure out whether or not I need to put in the network card, or if it would make. I mean, I've paid for it. It wasn't expensive either, as far as I can remember. So I may as well just put it in. It's not like I get anything back by It's not like I win anything by. You know, sending it back is basically pointless, is what I'm saying. So let's have a shot. Should we put it in? It's a bit of a faff, isn't it? That's the problem with it. Lol. But yeah, it definitely looks like moving the Wi-Fi connection to there was a bad shout by the looks of this, because it's put a load more load on the downstairs router. Said that, now I'm getting fast internet. Yeah, I mean, there's no point doing any experiments because all it's doing is installing drivers. So everything is really wishy-washy at the moment while it's doing that shit. Right. So I'm gonna leave you running. Keep it up, girl. What I'm gonna do now? I'm gonna play some Xbox. And that was an absolute joke. So I'm just going to build myself a cool new computer and then play Xbox games. I'm a dab hand at this, man. I just fucking cracked open the thing, smashed it in. Happy birthday. Much better. I was coming back and we're having pizza for dinner. I'm starving. Those are still doing updates and whatnot. I need to try and find some kind of benchmark. Looks like I'm picking Laura up in rain because we're going to get donuts. The problem is, I've told her, the place is a mess. I haven't had a chance to clean up yet. She's like, I don't care how much of a mess it is, I just want to get home. I'm like, I'll clear enough space on the living room so we can have, in the thingy, so we can have pizza. And she's like, I don't care how messy it is. I'm like, you fucking will. Legitimately feel so achy this morning. My leg aches from kneeling on it and whatnot. My back aches from a nice big lying. Laura's gone to work. She's got a half day today. She was alright with the mess. I've just got to tidy it up today. And that's basically my plan today. It's going to be tidy up this shit because there's just mess literally everywhere. I don't know how it's possible to bleed so much mess all over the shop, but I pulled it off. My plan of attack is I've just had a shower. I'm going to breakfast because otherwise I'll be hungry too early. I'm waiting for Laura for lunch. I often miss breakfast when I work, when I don't go to work or on holiday or whatever. It's weird. And then tidy up, and then I'm going to wrap up Christmas presents, specifically Laura's, because this will be like the last day I have. Oh no, that's a lie. There's another couple of days where I'm off and she's not, but she used the holiday much more during the year than I did. God damn, I just opened the fridge and got a whiff of that bad boy, and my god, it smells so good. My days, I just like kneeling down, like the inner of my thigh burns. It's just like aches like a bitch. My days. Tell you what, I do really regret, at some point in my life, over the past year, I decided to throw away my second keyboard and mouse. Because I was like, if my keyboard or mouse dies, I don't like these keyboard and mouse, I'll just buy a new one. But now I've got two computers and nothing to plug them into, god damn it. I feel like I need an ordered plan of attack. In fact, I want to look up what that digital number says on that, what that means. Just very quickly benchmarking the computer, using Nova Bench, and it's running the graphics test, and my fucking god, the graphics card's different. Damn! So this is my old computer. We have a Nova score of 1500, CPU 849, and some numbers there. RAM 245, that's not bad for the RAM to be fair. Bless it, and the RAM speed's pretty good as well. GPU 362, 36 FPS, and 1145 gigaflops. And then the read-write speed of the hard drive is that, right? So my new computer is over here. We've got a total score of over double, which is good. A CPU score of 1,000 more, which is insane. RAM is a bit faster. Clearly the overclock, I haven't figured quite how to overclock it properly yet, since it seems to think it's slower than it should be. GPU crushes it. Yeah, I watched the graphics, that was doing about 36 frames a second. This was like 150 floating around there. So, and the write speed of the hard drive, my fucking days. My god. It's gone from 241 write speed to 1530 write speed. Damn. With that, and I was just thinking, while it was running, I'm like, I actually wouldn't be too mad if it wasn't that much better, but that is like significantly better. Worth the money there. But to consider that Atlas is 5 years old, like, I'm not going to get rid of it. Atlas is still going to kick about, I reckon. I'll use her as probably a server, to be honest with you. See if I can just host some stuff locally, some Service Fabric stuff or whatever. Because why not? I've got her. She works fine. She's been a really good computer for a really long time. I'm really proud that she's done so well there, to be honest with you. Yeah, she's like 5+ years old. But I'm fucking happy with that, man. Days. Anyway, what do I need to do? I need to do some Christmas present wrapping, and I need to tidy up. What order should I do what in? Yeah, and I'm like, it's one of them things where I think this is going to be a play, because I built it myself. I'm now like, but I could be better. I could put that in, I could put that in, I could put that, but why? I don't need this. Like, I didn't get rid of Atlas because she was slow. I got rid of her because she's getting old, and because so she's had some faults go wrong with her recently, and I feel like that's to do with her age. But she isn't slow by any stretch of the imagination. She still like is way better than my laptop in some scenarios, but in other scenarios my laptop beats it. And I was like, I can't really have that. Yeah, to put all that into context, I didn't get rid of Atlas because she's slow. I got rid of her because she was old. And my new computer is so much better. I paid about the same price for them as well, although obviously I built one and Dell sent me the other one. I'm happy with that. I'm pretty happy with that. And like I said, even more so because I was already happy with Atlas to a certain extent. Damn, it's kind of annoying that the best improvement is the improvement I care the least about, which is the graphics part of it. I am going to do some wrapping in here while it's a mess, because wrapping is a messy thing to do, and then I'm going to have a whip around and clean up. If Laura comes back and it's messy, that's less of a problem than her coming back and me being halfway through wrapping, even though I've literally got like 3 hours. So it's not like it's time critical or anything like that. And then I'm going to sit and start setting up my new computer. I think all the drivers and whatnot are installed now, so it's just a case of chipping through. I'm not sure how much wrapping paper we've got. That could be problematic. Stop going in there. I keep going upstairs to do stuff and I just wander into there for no real reason. Wrapping paper. We've got those two, which are Christmas themed. Or there's another one somewhere that I bought recently, which we might have used actually. I'm going to try and use this. It's not very Christmassy, but I really like it. So, we haven't bought problem is that's really big. I've literally been using the same wrapping paper for about 3 years. We used to have like some brown paper so you could wrap things in. You know, like fabrics that are a bitch to wrap. We used to have some brown wrapping paper. There it is. There's not a lot of that. I'm going to need it though, so I might have to get some more of this shit. Basically today I'm just doing all the jobs that I said I was going to do yesterday, but didn't because I ran out of time. And I woefully underestimated how long it took to build a computer for the first time. Sellotape, Jamie. Where's the sellotape at in this house? Or scissors. Need both. Also trying out watching, which is why I'm in the living room, watching the Office US edition. The Office UK edition was one thing I've always heard was really good, and I've heard the American one is really good as well. And I watched the UK one and thought it was wicked, and now I'm watching the American one and I'm like, this isn't as good. I feel like I should have probably watched them in the other order, but how the fuck are you supposed to wrap something like that, man? It's next to impossible. That shit's under the tree, now it's time to tidy up. I even cut myself off a little, I've used the rest of the roll, but I cut myself off a little bit to patchwork, and I didn't need to do that, so I'm quite proud. I'm not oversold on the Office US. It's just kind of over... And the good thing about the Office UK is it's like cringy bad. It's like, you could imagine it happening. It's just a bit too OTT, and it's not got that cringe factor, you know, that the normal Office pulled off so well. But my question to you, or myself now is, how much of this stuff do I need to keep? Do I need to keep things like why would I need to keep it? Who is it that buys a computer like this and then puts that on their wall? Why do I want this shit? Now I just wait eagerly for Laura to come home so that I can have some lunch. She's got a half day today because she's got a Christmas party tonight, which is why her dress, you probably saw, is on the thing. But I'm here to set up my new computer. I need a name. What can I name this babber? Right, so while I'm setting that up, I may as well leave Atlas running doing something, and I've only got one keyboard and mouse, so I can't like keep going in and resetting and stuff. So Atlas, you're going to render your last 4 videos, girl. Well, maybe not your last 4. I need to figure out where to put you. I haven't said this. Literally just going to hit them all at once as well. So right, we want that one. Bam. We want this one. Yeah. Bam. Go. Go, girl. You get working, girlfriend. There we go. 4 videos. This is gonna take fucking ages because it's doing them all at once, but hey, you've got 4 cores, girl. Fucking get on it. You know what I mean? How long is it taking? It's gonna take a fucking long time. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. Hey, buddy. How you doing, my friend? Oh yeah. Setting up computers from scratch is such a daunting pain in the ass. There isn't even much I need to set up, really. I just want Visual Studio Code, and then Service Fabric, and I'm basically fine. Just on Mongo. Oh, see, there is a big list. There is just very, very little fun about resetting up things, but like email addresses and all that shit. It's such a pain in the ass. Taking Laura to God, this annoys me to no end. We have a shredder here, right? And when Laura, we shred things because we don't want people to know our address. Whenever Laura has something that she doesn't want other people apart from us to see, she puts it in the shredder. But she doesn't shred it. She just puts it in there to shred later. Or some shit. I don't know. Like it takes a long time just to press the fucking on button and then just go, oh look, it's gone. It's literally going. Why don't you just do that? That wouldn't be so bad, right? If, during the day, these windows weren't open. You can literally just look outside that window and see your fucking name. Obviously you know the address, because you stood outside it. But God, makes no sense. Anyway, so I've just dropped off Laura. I am now cooking dinner. It's late, 7 o'clock, so I had to drive around the block like 18 times because she didn't want to rock up before her mate did. Women. I just pull up at the bar, get myself a drink, you know? But no, Laura doesn't want to do that. So it's 7 o'clock, I'm just cooking dinner. Just while the kettle's on, because I need to boil the water fast. I need to do dinner, washing up, because I've been washing up all day. Because I was going to do it for lunch and then didn't, effectively. And then I'm going to go to my computer and start installing stuff. I've set up like mail and emails and whatnot now. I just need to do the rest of the crap basically. Interesting question here is how long is it going to take to get the new computer, who hasn't been named, up to the point where I will retire Atlas. Because I'm currently turning on Atlas purely so that I can put something on so that I can watch it while I set up the new computer. Uploading 5 videos, scheduled them over the next couple of days, but I'm not going to do the descriptions yet. I'm going to wait for them to hit the web and then I'll do them. And then I'm going to put something on Netflix or Amazon. I'd put The Office on if it had some kind of... Oh, it's not signed in. If Amazon had some kind of autoplay feature. Maybe it does on them. Let's try Amazon first, since Netflix is being a bit of a dick. Well, that's frustrating. I've got to unplug the mouse to fucking press play again. That's why I didn't want to watch this shit, because it's only 20 minutes long. I think, guys, I'm going to wrap it up there. I have finished... Well, I've mostly finished setting up my computer. I've got Visual Studio sorted, Service Fabric sorted, all of my usual programs. This is my tray. This is literally all of the programs I use. Fucking PowerShell, File Explorer, email, Edge, so much better than Chrome. Don't at me. Chrome, Spotify, Todoist for my to-do lists, Keep for quick notes, Notation for more detailed notes. It's surpassed OneNote in that respect, I think, because it's got a better mobile client. Asana, project stuff for work, for my work, you know. Visual Studio Code, Visual Studio proper. This is going to be MongoDB and then obviously LastPass, but that's not always there. These are literally all pinned all the time, except for LastPass. I need MongoDB, which is what's installing now, and then I need Insomnia, which is like Postman, but better. Do it again, but better. And that's it, man. That's it, man. We're doing good. Right. What is weird, I'll tell you what's weird, is on Atlas, I trained myself to move as much stuff as possible onto the D drive, the backup drive. Atlas had a 250 gigabyte SSD as the main drive, which obviously had... Well, I installed basically everything to it until the point where I started to realise that wasn't viable, and then I started to move everything onto the D drive. The D drive was a 2 terabyte hard HDD hard drive. My new computer has a terabyte SSD, M2. Beautiful, it is. It's fast as fuck, and I nearly installed Visual Studio on D drive. Why? You've got a terabyte, boy. Now don't get complacent, don't get excited. But I mean, what have I got on my laptop? My laptop is 250 gig. And basically, I'm not going to be installing an insane amount of stuff. Well, to be fair, I've only got 30 gig. The problem is Service Fabric. Service Fabric like maintains a load of versions of the code and then it doesn't really clear itself down. So every now and again I go onto my laptop and just burn literally tens of gigs of application code, which is crazy. But yeah, anyway, I've trained myself so aggressively to put things on the D drive to save space on the C drive because I'm used to it being small that I am like kind of obsessive about what can I put to the D drive. But you know what, Jamie? Let yourself have the things you use the most on the C drive, like Visual Studio, for God's sake. I'm sure we can survive. No point spending all that money on a nice fast C drive not to use it, you know? Oh, and the other drive is a 2 terabyte hard drive, but it's a hybrid, so it's got like a little bit of SSD cache. You know that bollocks Apple pretended they invented a couple of years ago. But yeah, so that's me. I'm going to call it a night. It's nearly 10 to. I'm basically just waiting for Laura. It's 10 to midnight even. This video has reached a good length. So I'm kind of mostly just waiting for Laura because I could give her a lift back. It depends if she's getting a taxi back. So I'm going to go downstairs. I'm going to play some Xbox for a little bit because my computer is basically set up and I'm bored of watching videos on my laptop because I can't control Atlas. I'm literally at the point now where I could just turn Atlas off, I think. There's nothing on Atlas I need to transfer, is there? I don't think so. I remember not long ago, Atlas's second drive, which had nearly a terabyte of stuff on it, got burnt, and I had to get another one. And I'm kind of training myself now to run on such light. I've kind of been lucky enough to kind of swap laptops quite a lot, because obviously I've had Atlas for years, and then I had a laptop, and then I got my Surface Pro, then I got my Surface Book, and then obviously I got work laptops, and I'm now used to just kind of going bang, 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 they're the 5 things I need. Happy birthday. So, thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed this video. I will, well, it's the weekend, and I've got 2 more days off, Monday, Tuesday as well. So I'm living the fucking dream. 4-day, 6-day weekend. Damn. But, well, having said that, Laura's got a haircut tomorrow. Laura will be around a bit more, obviously, because she's been at work today and yesterday. So, yes, I know all about this, man. You raise a valid argument, though. I should download Compass. Oh, have I got Compass? Out of the box. That means I don't need Robo 3T. Yes. I forgot about Compass. I literally forgot all about Compass, but I had Compass on my other computer as well. I was just installing Mongo and then getting ready to install Robo 3T, but no more. It's going to come to the point where I'm going to start running stuff and I'm going to be like, oh shit, yeah, I need that. Oh shit, yeah, I need that. But I'm basically up and running now. Catch you later.